Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate episode 40. We'll be choosing our new direction at this point. I said that we would be proceeding with the storyline, so I believe where we need to go now is Beregost. Like I've mentioned before, in Beregost we got a tip off that a man named Tranzig would be staying at the Beregost Inn. But what would a travel be without being waylaid by wargs? Or just one warg. Is it really just one warg? We've been waylaid by enemies being one. Wow, wargs are actually pretty weak. I thought they were stronger than that. Only worth 120 EXP. Obviously not even as much of a threat as dire wolves. Alright then, and continuing on to Beregost. You know, the funniest thing is, though, is summoning dire squirrels. Like, your squirrels are just that crazy powerful that they're dire squirrels. Anyway, is this an inn or is it just a tavern? I don't remember. Well, it doesn't really matter one way or the other. We'll come in here and see if we can get a room. If not, we'll go somewhere else. Hello, friends. Welcome and make yourselves at home. Just try not to rattle the locals, none, okay? Time is pretty harsh right now, and people don't need any more trouble than they've got, so what can I do for you? Take a royal room. Wait, am I not rested this time? Oh, right, Officer Vi. Ah, Chesney, I thought it might be you. These southern parts are set quite afire with the talk of your work in Nashkel. I am Officer Vi, of the Flaming Fist, and to be honest, I could use your help. Well, we could say I care not a whit for your name and title, Officer Vi. The word of the Flaming Fist may be the law in these parts, but the extent of the law stops within the reach of my blade. Or we could say I am honored to be found worthy of your notice, Officer. How may I be of assistance? Let's be sassy and choose the first one. Then call me Jessa. To be perfectly honest, Chesney, my contingent and I are cut off from Baldur's Gate. We haven't received new orders for close to a week. If you have issues with my superiors, then so be it, but don't drag them in here, because as things stand now, I could really care less. My contingent and I are on our own now, and quite frankly, all we want to do is make it home. Jessa, is it? Well, very well then. How can we help you find your precious way home? Or we could say, don't try to wring pity from me, Officer Vi, for I have none. You're a handsomely paid mercenary. Swallow your gold and stop your stomach's petty rumbling. I don't think we need to be that mean, so alright, let's choose the first one. The bandit raids have been getting worse since you returned from Nashkel. I used to think that they were just your usual brigands out to make a quick buck in troubled times, but not anymore. They're working for someone. Damn it, this is a fine mess, isn't it? One way or another, I've got to get my troops back to the gate. I'll pay 50 gold pieces for every bandit scalp you can bring me, and spread the news. Some of the merchants in the region have also decided to pitch in and give money for the bandit scalps, but I'll give you the best price. I want this whole region cleared, and I want to know what in the nine hells is going on here. Alright then, so those bandit scalps that we've been holding on to, we can finally sell them. 50 gold apiece may not sound like a lot at first, but when you sell 8 of them together, that's 400 gold, so... she's right. I'm pretty sure she's the only one who will buy it for such a high price. Who on earth? All we want to do is rest here! Stop talking to us! So some guy named Gurky, he looks kind of like a dwarf, or maybe a gnome, probably a dwarf by his voice. Aye, so everyone's heard. Everyone's a rubbernecker then, is it? Old Gurky had his famous cloak stolen right off his back by a batch of paltry tassler. Yeah, it's old news, and if you make one crack about the cloakwood being an appropriate place to lose it, at least I'll put your liver on the menu. Now move on and let the next people in line have their laugh. Kind of an ill-tempered dwarf, I'd say, but, lost his cloak in Cloakwood, eh? I guess my liver's up for being on the menu next. At any rate, we won't be visiting Cloakwood for quite some time, so we'll worry about that later. So we know where we can sell our bandit scalps now. We'll continue to investigate just what all is around here. But first I'd like to stop at who? Awesome! They actually admit that he's Elminster now. So we see, well now, our paths cross once more. I suppose proper introductions are in order, as we will no doubt meet again. My name is Elminster, and I've heard nothing but tales of thy exploits in the time that we have been apart. It would seem that thou art destined to have quite an impact on the Sword Coast. Quite the burden for one so young. I really respect Elminster. I thought he was a great character in Baldur's Gate even before I read his books, but after reading the Elminster series, I really know this character. So we could say, you know nothing of my burdens, old man. Just doing what I thought best, or I was not aware that my actions were common knowledge. Well, why did we investigate the Nashkel mine? I guess we just did it just 'cause, so just doing what I thought best. That certainly seems to be the case. Thine actions are a testament to charity and free will, whether intentional or not. But enough of my ramblings. Thou have a long journey ahead of thee, and I will not have my meanderings delay thee. I will impart one piece of information before I go, though 'tis hardly surprise, I'm sure. The bandits that thou dost seek make a habit of travelling in the northeast. With this I shall take my leave. It's good to have an old man who tells you the direction to go if you didn't know it. It actually makes sense why he does it, though. Chloe, everyone wants to talk to me today. Chesney, someone in the Jovial Jugger gave me a gold piece to come find you. Slow down, breathless child. Who is tossing money about in hopes of finding me? Her name's Officer Vi, and she's with the Flaming Fist. And you needn't worry, she's real nice. Let's see. Well, we've already met Officer Vi, so let's just talk to the child. By the way, how do you know my name? Why, everyone here is talking about you. You're the ones who saved the Nashkel mines. My mama says that even though we don't like those folks from Mom, there's no reason anyone should have to suffer so. Well, that's us, I guess. You've got a good eye. I suppose you're right, little one. And I think we'll just thank her. You've earned your gold piece, and I will go to the Jovial Juggler and meet with the benefactor as soon as I am able. Good, you folks are real nice. Mama says the Sword Coast needs some real heroes these days. Tamora be with you, okay? That's kind of cute. Tamora is the goddess of luck. So it's kind of just saying, like, luck be with you. We're going to go visit Smithy Thunderhammer or something like that. Tayrum, Ferium, oh, whatever. He owns what I find to be my favorite shop in the game. Kiss me black, what you wish done. An interesting piece of material you got there. Ankeg, if I'm not mistaken. Been a while since I seen the like, but if I remember correctly, it makes a fine set of armor. If properly treated, it's comparable to full plate with half the weight. If you're willing to part with your shells, I'll give you 500 gold for the lot of them, just this once. No more can I offer with business this slow. Iron shortage hurting us and all. Yeah, 500 gold. I don't know. I'm not interested in selling it just now, though though it would be to you if I do. You have just bought yourself some Ankeg, or we could say hardly a fair price for the trouble I went through to get it. Well, I'll say I'm not worth I don't think I want to sell it. A shame it is. It could bring quite a bit once finished. How about this? For 4,000 gold, I'll make it into an enchanted plate mail for you instead. It's half my normal rate for working on an exotic, but as I mentioned, business is slow. If you take me up on this, I won't need to buy any more shells for a long time. I could do 4,000 gold. Though your offer is generous, it is more than I can afford right now. If it be gold you're short of, you may want to try the bounty on the Cleric Basilisk. So, he tells you how to get some gold, but, is he gonna let us, oh, he won't let us enter the shop with, them in our inventory. We'll have to drop them if we want to enter his shop. Although, if you didn't realize it, we want to talk to this guy and have him make some Ankeg armor for us. Pretty good armor once it's done, really. So, could you show us what you have for sale? We'll go ahead and sell our sell what we can to him. Like I said, not everyone buys all forms of jewelry, and this guy's no exception. He won't buy any jewelry that's already been crafted. So he buys raw gemstones, but nothing else. Anyway, we're gonna want to sell this dart of wounding. I don't really want it. The chainmail +1 we will sell. We would sell that leather armor, but we can't. We'll sell that gem. Imoen doesn't have anything that we're gonna sell him. Neither does Chesney or Dynahair for that matter, if I remember. But okay, now that we have 4,000 gold, we can go ahead and give him one. So, go through the a fair price for the workmanship of Tarum Thunderhammer. Yeah, I knew his name was Thunderhammer. 4,000 gold it is. Good on you. Now, it will take me a while to finish, but you will soon have the finest armor in Beregost, if not the entire Sword Coast. Come back in a 10-day, and I'll have it ready for you. It does indeed take a very long time for him to get that thing done, so we will leave him for quite a while. Well, that looks like a good point to end this episode. Sorry for those who enjoy action. There was a lot more talking and a lot less fighting, and the next episode will probably be like that as we're going to explore Beregost. But soon we'll encounter Tranzig, and that will be the beginning of a new part of the story. Until then, friends.